friends, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use Ganache to stencil your cakes. I love how Ganache stenciling produces this rustic look and how it's so easy to do. If you're having challenges with stenciling on other types of trim, you could try out Ganache stenciling. So for this video you will need pins, a stencil, a small scraper, a palette knife, a scraper, and Ganache, which is in a thick consistency. I've got a cake that I've already iced using Ganache. I'll put a link in the description box below for the recipe for my Ganache. The cake looks a bit pale. If you want your Ganache to be glossy, you can add glucose to your Ganache so that it's nice and glossy. But for this design, I'm going to be airbrushing it, so there was no need for me to add glucose into it. So you want to start off by putting your stencil on your cake. This Ganache cake has already set, so I can just put the stencil and secure it with the pins without risking smudging and without risking the stencil sticking onto the cake. So the reason why you secure using pins, you don't want the stencil to be moving when you are applying your Ganache. So this cake is cold. I'm thinking the moment I start to apply Ganache onto the cake, it's going to start setting immediately. So I'm just going to quickly chuck it into the microwave again so that it doesn't set too fast on the cake. 10 seconds should be enough in the microwave. So the idea is to increase the temperature a bit so that it doesn't set too quickly. As you can see, it has melted a little bit more, and I'm going to carefully just stir it, give it a stir, make sure that there are no lumps in the Ganache. So I'm happy with how it's looking. And the next thing I'm going to do is to apply the Ganache quickly onto the cake using my palette knife. Remember, this cake is already cold, so you want to be very quick because chocolate sets fast on a cold surface. The next thing I'm going to do when I've applied my Ganache is to use my scrapers to remove any excess Ganache. I'm happy with how it's looking. The bumps are from the pins, so I'm just going to take out those pins. Do not forget to remove all the pins because that could be hazardous to your clients. When I've taken out all the pins, I'm going to run my scraper over the cake again so that I get rid of the bumps where the pins were sitting. The Ganache is already starting to set. Avoid making it set too hard because you won't be able to remove the stencil from the cake. So when I have smoothed it out, the next thing I'm going to do is to carefully peel off the stencil from the cake. The thing is, with Ganache stenciling, you have to remove the stencil at the correct point. If you remove it too soon, you risk smudging as you remove the stencil. And also, if you wait for too long, your Ganache might set too hard and your stencil will stick onto the cake. So you want to do it at the correct point. I'm happy with the print that I got from the stencil. It's looking perfect. You want to remove any excess Ganache from the stencil using your scraper on your edges. So the next thing I'm going to do after cleaning my edges with my scraper is to just clean the board to remove that chocolate before it dries out. It looks perfect. The next thing I'm going to do after this is to airbrush the cake. I'm using a mini airbrushing kit from Pepper Bico. We've got these electrical airbrushing kits available in stock at Pepper Bico for $85. So what I'm going to do is to add lustre, which I diluted using 40% vodka, into the color cup and start airbrushing my cake. I love airbrushing because it allows you to work with metallic colors. If you do not have an airbrush, then you will struggle when it comes to metallic colors. So I picked gold for this cake because I want it to be really special. An electrical airbrush is a game changer, guys. It allows you to be creative. It opens so many possibilities for you. So you really want to have this gadget in your kitchen if you are a cake decorator. It looks great. So the next thing I'm going to do is to clean the board. So depending on the type of lustre that you were using, with some lustres you will need to add a little bit of liquid soap onto your cloth so that you wipe your board clean. But with this one, I'm just using a wet cloth to wipe it. Thank you guys for watching this video tutorial. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe. It's absolutely free. Subscription means that you are joining the Purple Biko community. So I'm just going to finish off the cake using these toppers that I have here. This is it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, bye for now.